Around the clock, the music never stops. MTV Music Television.
Nice pad.
Richard.
You haven't changed at all, Bruce.
You might be surprised.
What was that back there? The mask.
It's a way to keep my lives separate. I can't think of the last time we saw each other.
I bet you can remember the last time. The first time, too.
I'm eager to learn.
They all say that. Ben Turner, Richard Dragon, Shiva. Disciplined, honorable. She's very dedicated.
Ben.
Shiva.
I assume you're in some kind of trouble.
The Cobra Cult, a worldwide organization of murderous zealots.
Kill them.
We have to stop it, no matter what.
I ain't ever gonna turn down whooping somebody's ass.
No matter how much you train, evil remains.
We're not done yet.
Begin.
Our quarry is a bit more formidable than we thought.
That's handy.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Remember, you are stronger together than apart.
Most of you are aware that you live in a reality parallel to many versions of your universe. I've gathered you all to save your worlds.
That does not look good.
You got that right. The threat is real. Look, I was on one of the Earths that was swallowed by this wave.
Well, what do we have here?
Where I come from, a parallel Earth. We look down on supervillains.
Welcome our newly formed team of heroes.
The Justice League.
Drained the power from them. Thank you, Justice League.
Something's about to happen. Something major.
I am Harbinger.
This is the thing.
Yeah, I figured.
You each possess the skills, strength, and speed to save your universe.
Great Scott.
What's happening?
The universe, it's all vanishing.
Look!
This is it. I won't let you go.
Is it as bad as it looks?
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no!
We hope you enjoy your stay in beautiful Istanbul, Turkey. Immigration would like us to remind all passengers to have their passports on hand at the gate. Knock off 50 drachmas and we'll talk. That doesn't look 8th century to me, pal.
A wise decision. That's hardly even 10th century.
Virgil, Norman! Hey, what up? What are you guys doing here?
I had a sudden imminent feeling that you were in need of help. I know you're on vacation, but,
Perfect timing. Virgil, you've been around. Come take a look at the ceramic vase in the shop. I can't decide. And could you hold my jataberry oil, please, Max? We'll be right back.
Okay, Mom. Oh, wait! Yeah, this'll keep the bugs from biting all right. Ha! Turkish furniture polish. Great, Mom.
Hey, big man, come see. I have good deal for you.
no thanks. I already got one.
Hey, get a load of these. Swell, made in America. I come all the way to Turkey for this?
Thief! Thief! Stop that boy! He stole my hat! Police! Him! He stole my hat!
Sorry, mister. This hat's mine. Case closed.
Police! Thief! Stop that American boy! Passport.
My passport? Oh, yeah, my mom has it. You guys sit tight. I'll be right back. Hey! Don't do it, Norman!
Oh, great. Where did Max and Norman go?
There's really no telling. Excuse me, has anyone seen a big man with a sword and a young American boy wearing a cap? They were here a moment ago.
Thieves, I tell you. Both of them. Boy tried to steal cap, but police come and make boy give back to me. Then big man attack police. They have no passport and soldiers take them away.
What? My son tried to steal a cap and got arrested? Where did the soldiers take them?
Wait. Where is the cap now?
Oh, I sell it already.
Sold it?
Got plenty more. Only $20 US.
I see it, up there. Some kid on a bicycle's wearing it.
Come on, we've got to get the Mighty One's cap back.
We've got to get Max first.
Who's to say that we can even get them out of that place unless we use the cap to open a portal? Norman will protect Max, but please let us make haste to find the cap while we still can. Why, without it, we might all be doomed.
Oh, all right, the hat first. But so help me, Virgil, if anything happens to my Max, I'll wring your chicken neck.
Man, I hope the guy wearing these got off for good behavior.
If they hadn't taken my sword, I'd get through.
Well, maybe, but that sword's police property now, Normie. I gotta tell you, I'm glad you didn't attack him with it, or we'd really be in trouble. You see, major force isn't always the best way.
I'm the Guardian. It's what I do.
Well, when you're outnumbered like that, sometimes the best thing to do is just smile and nod.
I don't mind being outnumbered.
Oh, no? Do you mind being locked up in a Turkish prison for the rest of your life? Norman, just listen to me from now on when I say stop, okie dokie?
Okie dokie, mighty one.
Wait. Don't I get to make my one phone call? My mom will be worried if I don't call her and let her know I'm in jail. Maybe I should just consider ordering a pizza instead, huh?
You think this is America, hey, little boy?
Ouch! You can stop, Norman. I think I heard him say sorry. Excellent, Norman! You listened to me this time. Very good.
Don't worry, little boy. You and your big friend will not be here too much longer.
You know, it's funny, but getting out of here really doesn't seem like a big threat to me.
I haven't the time to stay for tea anyway, thank you. Good evening, ma'am. Perhaps you can help. I'm looking for a little boy with this hat and a bicycle. Oh, no, I should really brush up on my Turkish.
Virgil, teach me some Turkish, quick!
The particular dialect I learned went out of fashion about the same time my beak became passé, I'm afraid.
Norman, are you okay, buddy? Guards! Help! Hurry! There's this huge guy in here trying to kill us! Where'd he go? Did you see how he got out of here, Norman?
He dripped down the drain. If I had my sword.
Well, okay, he was huge and he had a crooked head with hair in his face. Like this.
Torlak, he come to clean the prison.
I'm glad he left his mop at home. Hey, pal! If that guy's the janitor, I'm the Dalai Lama!
No escape from Torlak the torture. Oh, your young flesh will make Cyclops' fine meal.
Cyclops?
Cyclops cave below. You know Odysseus? Torture one of Odysseus' men left behind. Now he feeds Cyclops.
Well, hold on, time out. We're losing a little something in the translation here, bud. Or you're taking your Greek myths a little too seriously.
Applesauce.
Man, if Odysseus really slept here, you'd think they'd make it more of a tourist attraction. But that don't explain how that torturer dude got out of here. If we knew that, maybe we could blow this taco stand too.
I got blisters on my knuckles from all this knocking.
That's it, Virgil. We've left Max sitting in some jail all night. We're gonna get him out. Forget the hat. My son's more important.
Oh! Now, watch where... That's him! Stop you! Hey!
Hey, not touch my bike!
Young man, it's very important that I have that cap you're wearing. What will you take for it?
My cap you not have. Let me go my bike.
I'll buy that cap from you. Here. Now, it's a generous offer on my part. Come back here! You're tampering with the fate of the cosmos!
Excuse me, but my kingdom for a horse.
Bring my horse back!
Oh, fudge! Giddy up!
Could you just hold on for a minute while I get right side up? Oh dear, a portal!
Where on earth are we?
I'm not sure. Just a moment, please. If I'm not mistaken, this is the scenic Serengeti Plain, and these charming beasts are...
Killer baboons!
Hey, monkey, you mean I'll have my bite?
And I let them have the bite.
Come on, he couldn't have passed through a solid wall.
On this side.
Maybe there's some kind of hidden door. But where? Well, if there is a door, air will leak through from the other side.
Allow me.
Hey, looky, a map! Now, if nobody's done any remodeling of this place since this map was carved, then this main corridor will lead us straight out of here. Ah! Hey, this must be the Cyclops that nutball guard was telling us about, huh? It's times like these when I really miss that old sword of yours, Normie. I don't have anything to pick that padlock with, though.
I do.
Ooh, whoever lives here has got to be... Ah! Dead. Ew, jeez. This place reeks big time. Smells like rotten Easter eggs getting a perm. No, it's worse, Norm. I think we're in the prison sewer. Oh, please let this be an exit. I think a simple welcome mat would have been more tasteful. Yikes!
Need my sword.
We're in luck, Normie. I think our pal's gonna lend us an axe.
Jump, Money Max!
Holy Kareem! This dude must have had a lot of trouble finding clothes in his size. Looks like he ate a rummage sale. Mom would go nuts! Cool! Hey, Norman, look above the skull. Let's go! It is an exit! Peekaboo! Oh, yuck! What's that? Oh, gross!
I've seen worse.
Get your slimy tentacles off me! Norman, you got a light? We need to split before we get fried in fiery eyeball juice. Yes! A trapdoor! Yeah, this would have been easy. If we'd have used the latch to open the door, this would have been... Hi. Oh, what kind of self-respecting secret passageway would lead into a prison yard?
Ah, there you are. We look all over for you. Lady, bring your passport, so it's fine for you to go now.
Max! Mom! Virgil! Oh, are you guys a sight for sore eyeballs? Boy, you will never guess what happened to us. Norman! Catch! Wait a minute. After all that complaining about not having your sword, you didn't even use it? Then why do you even bother with it, Normie?
I like it.
Max, what did you do with my jetterberry oil?
I sort of gave a guy a burning case of pink eye.
And how'd you manage to melt your sneaker? You have to be more careful, you know. That's the third pair you've ruined this month. And you look hungry. When did you eat last?
Oh, quick, Virgil. Where's the nearest portal? I don't care where it goes. Just get me out of here, man. This week, we went to the ancient land of Turkey, where people have lived in cities dating as far back as 7700 BC. Archaeologists like Schliemann, Dürpfeld, and Blagen have uncovered buildings built on top of other buildings, along with some of the treasures of ancient history. Right now, I'd like to uncover a cheeseburger, fries, and a soda. See you next week.
Doom. The great doom is coming.
The sins of the father are heaped upon the son.
You have no clue the power this book possesses.
I know those who seek it mean to do this city harm.
Before it can be truly saved, Gotham must be burned to the ground.
Talking dead folks, reptile plagues, it's not natural.
It's a cult that has long ties to Gotham.
Spirit, come to us now.
I can't pretend to know exactly what I'm about to face, but I do know that I must stop it.
We mean to give this city purpose and honor the damnation which bore it.
Mercy.
What did this?
Master Bruce, what's happening to you?
What needs to happen?
Bruce Wayne must die. And through death, become this city's savior. Hello, Bruce.
Can't be.
Something isn't right.
I don't know what's going on.
I need...
To find a way back.
Yes. But to where?
What can you tell us about this wizard?
I could take you to his castle. Beyond that, you're the ones intent on dying. Run.
Run!
She's an angel. Come to save us all.
Never seen anyone fight like that. You're a wonder.
We have to kill them before they kill us. It's the only way to stop their invasion. Kent, you said you wanted to prove yourself. This is the time!
Evil is as unstoppable as the rain.
I am your death.
That's why we fight for those that can't. A good man knows that darkness will always be there, but stands against it anyway.
Where on earth are we?
Not Earth. Warworld.
Father, this just came for you.
For the antidote, place it on the sundial. Huh, what a cryptic little note. I wonder... Orange pips? John, listen to me. Under no circumstances am I to be taken to the hospital. Understood? Do you understand?
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Bring Sherlock Holmes back to life. Back to life.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Come closer, boy. Let's have a look at you. Late 19th century. A near accurate reproduction. Now, you say your father asked for me by name.
Yes, Mr. Holmes. He scribbled your address just before he blacked out.
Unconscious, is he? I shall ring for an emergency medical team to...
No hospital, Mr. Holmes. Please. I promised him. He just wanted you.
Then we must leave at once. Watson,
Get your metal lackey away from me.
young John Openshaw here is seeking out assistance, Dr. Watson.
Indeed. Then I shall assist him down the street to the Personality Improvement Seminar.
Try and understand, Watson. He has been raised as an anti-tech. His is the world of 1890. You epitomize all that he has been taught to hate. Technology.
That is absolutely shameful.
My father would not want that machine in our house. He can't go.
Your father is conveniently lacking a vote. And if Dr. Watson stays, I stay.
He's a very good father, you know.
I would hope he is.
He doesn't deserve this. I mean, just because we don't like machines.
Lucky for you, this machine happens to like people. He's going to be fine, John. I'll make sure of it.
Watson, how's Mr. Openshaw?
The most confounded thing. According to my bioorganic med scan, everything in his body has nearly shut down, except for his heart, which still has an unflagging beat.
Does it?
Though I admit the cause of his coma has thus far eluded me.
The cause, I suspect, is in these 5 pips. Or rather, on them.
Pips?
Seeds from a common orange. With the musk of a natural toxin added to them. Shh. Identify yourself.
I demand the same of you.
Uncle Elias! I'm so glad you're here. Father's sick and he had me find Sherlock Holmes.
It's okay, John. I'll take care of everything now.
Do you suppose he too is an anti-tech?
Mr. Holmes, you are welcome here. But that hunk of hardware is not.
Asked and answered.
I'd say you need all the help offered to you, Mr. Openshaw. Especially now that those from whom you've been hiding have found you.
John, you stay in the den while I have a word with Mr. Holmes. Speak your mind, man. What do you know?
Only the obvious. That Openshaw is not your real name. That both you and your brother have been in hiding. That you know the identities of your pursuers, and that somewhere in Joseph's possession is a small object of great value to them.
How could you possibly know all that?
High walls, wrought iron spikes, a guard dog, all suggest fear and hiding. Anti-techs by nature tend to draw attention, which would force a change of identity in order to remain here. Your unannounced presence and safe passage past the dog implies frequent visits without worry of being seen or followed. So, I presume you must also share the same false identity. 5 orange pips, a sign feared by your brother, and by you, suggesting previous knowledge. And the object in question is small enough to fit on a sundial.
It's all preposterous. Those pips mean nothing to me.
Your lies will not hinder my investigation, Mr. Openshaw. Nor will I brook any other interference. Dr. Watson will remain here and monitor Joseph's condition. Oh, and stay away from the windows. The night most assuredly has eyes. Limit analysis to natural substances.
Analysis complete. Residue indicates presence of pertholiate root.
Its effect on humans?
Decreased brain activity. Reduced heart rate. Coma. No known antidote.
Reduced heart rate. Origin.
Africa. Jungle. Discovered 1856 by Dr. David Livingston.
You brought this on yourself, Joseph. I warned you. I'll take care of everything.
Warned him of what?
Machines are not worthy of my conversation.
You show up unannounced, you know exactly what's going on, you lie about the pips, and now you display no sympathy towards your brother. This is certainly suspicious data for the old processor.
Listen, you iron neck. At best, you are a servant. At worst, you are a jumble of warmed-over diodes and fiber optics. Be glad I don't make you stay with the dogs.
No!
It's nothing personal. Anti-techs just don't like robots.
A point you've both made all too clear. Uplink to New Scotland Yard. Cross-check for handprint and DNA matches.
Uncle, is technology really so bad? I mean, Dr. Watson is trying to help us.
We shun technology, John, because it's not natural. Robots are artificial life, and they simply have no right to exist. Little by little, we are losing our humanity to these machines.
But a robot didn't do this to my father. A person did, right?
Pardon me, my good man. I'm here to pick up that shipment of pertholiate root from Africa.
That's black market. What makes you think it came to my dock?
Because it is black market.
Too late. Already signed for and picked up.
5 credits for a scan of that signature.
10.
Agreed.
The signature was bogus, but the handwriting popped up an 11-year-old holo file. E. Hawkins, a low-level member of the Tech Saboteurs. Apparently they...
Sabotaged technology.
Deduced that all by yourself, did you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, after all.
Tech Saboteurs. Classification, radical. Founder, Dr. Joseph Dunsmuir. Location, unknown.
Age progression, 11 years.
Objective. The fight against the integration of automatons. Owners were threatened with a coma-inducing toxin. The warning sign? 5 orange seeds. To further their cause, Openshaw developed lethal robotic microtics stored in a tiny cybernest.
Magnify.
When airborne, these microtics will purge any robotic matrix, disabling all automatons permanently. This epidemic was averted when Openshaw abruptly dissolved the group and promptly disappeared.
And I guess the cybernest disappeared with him. Now someone wants it back.
It's a good thing those microtics weren't unleashed. And New Scotland Yard's entire DNA storage matrix is very similar to the robots. It would have wiped out our records. Talk about chaos.
Yes, chaos. And why the sudden interest in this cyberness now, after 11 years?
Scotland Yard database search complete. Handprint match. Elias Dunsmuir, member of the Tech Saboteurs.
A saboteur, of course! He is behind this terrible offense.
It's for you, Uncle. The courier said it's from Sherlock Holmes.
Hold it there, sir. Clever rules, Mr. Dunsmuir, but it is highly unlikely that Mr. Holmes sent you anything. I must inspect that.
Listen, you iron neck. I don't know where it is. Where are you? Show yourself! Joseph, where did you hide it?
Here, here. That won't help.
Get your metal paws off me! If he hadn't lost his nerve, you wouldn't even exist. No robots would exist. And if I hadn't defended you, Joseph, I wouldn't have had to go into hiding for all these years. And I wouldn't be suffering your fate.
Has Elias succumbed to the coma?
Yes, moments ago. I must confess, Holmes, that I let my personal dislike for Elias form my hypothesis. I wrongly assumed he was behind this.
A lesson learned, Watson. Emotions tend to cloud clear thinking. But regarding Elias's heart rate, it has weakened, has it not?
Indeed. Contrary to Joseph's. But how did...
You shall have your answer once we take a closer look with your MedScan imager.
That's a machine!
Good grief, Holmes! An artificial heart? How did you know?
The coma-inducing agent is patholiate root, which normally lowers the heart rate, unless, of course, the heart is synthetic.
This model has 5 chambers. Strange. I can think of no operative reason for an extra chamber. And this is a fairly recent model, put into service only 11 years ago.
11 years coincides with Joseph's abrupt decision to leave the saboteurs.
So he betrayed his anti-tech beliefs in exchange for a life-saving machine. How ironic.
You mean our whole life it's just been a big lie?
John?
Watson!
Back up! Where are you?
Sorry, Holmes. Grayson wouldn't approve backup. I'm all you got.
Best you stand guard, then. If they overrun the house and find that cybernest before we do, all is lost.
Did he get you? Does it hurt?
Since humans feel pain and machines do not, I thank you for your heartfelt concern.
We must find that cybernest, then flee to safety. John, think. Does your father have a safe in the house? A strongbox? Anything?
No, nothing like that.
The answer is here. I know it. Joseph refused to be taken to a hospital. Why?
Because of his anti-tech beliefs.
But we know he'd already betrayed those beliefs by accepting an artificial heart. Was he afraid to leave his home for fear it would be searched?
But it has been searched by Elias, and nothing was found.
My conclusion exactly. That leaves the hospital. Joseph was afraid they'd find something. But what? Watson, project the hologram of his heart again. Of course, that 5th chamber on the heart. Please, narrow the holoband.
I can scarcely believe it. There it is, the cybernest.
Can you retrieve it, Watson?
A simple matter with this thermal regenerator. You won't feel a thing. This will just take a moment.
They found it. Move in.
One global robot destroyer present and accounted for. Perhaps you'd better hold it.
With increased magnification, this appears to be a relatively primitive biovirus dynamo. I wonder...
Excuse me, gentlemen. Visitors are dropping in everywhere. I think it's time to hit the high road.
Are they going to be okay?
We're all going to be okay. As soon as we get to Scotland Yard.
Rather powerful.
Yeah. And just what the heck are anti-techs doing with inhibitor beams anyways? Those lousy hypocrites.
Another piece of the puzzle, Strahd.
They're sucking the power right out of my propulsion. I'm switching to manual.
Can't seem to shake it, lad. Are you safe, young squire?
Don't go. You'll be deactivated.
Believe me, I could use the rest.
Nothing personal.
You may remove your mask, Moriarty.
What?
Holmes, very impressive. Please, entertain me with the deductive observations that led you to me.
The sudden and intense interest in the Cybernest after all these years suggested that somebody new had entered the equation. Somebody powerful, and somebody with unique interest in what the Cybernest could do.
A little robot cleansing?
Ah, but we both know it does more than that. As in wiping out the Yard's DNA storage matrix, which contains your recent and valued addition.
I suggest a trade. This new Scotland Yard zealot in exchange for the Cybernest.
Forget it, Holmes! Don't negotiate!
No deal.
I'll sweeten the pot then. The only antidote for Pitholiate root. Come now, Holmes. We're only talking about the inconsequential loss of robotics. In previous centuries, everyone got along fine without them. You remember, don't you?
Holmes, my own mortality aside, those micro-ticks would wipe out every automated system in the world. People's lives would be in danger.
I have your assurance that you will give sufficient warning before implementing this device.
I have no desire to harm people. They will have plenty of time to prepare.
Then we have an agreement. Sorry, Watson.
No! You can't do that to Dr. Watson. He's more than a robot. He's my friend.
Please, John. It's for the greater good.
See? A win-win situation. Except for Watson, of course. Until we meet again, Sherlock Holmes.
Moriarty! Ugh! The rat's gone into its hole.
How could you, Holmes? He'll now unleash those micro-ticks upon the world. So much will be lost.
Yeah, and not to mention my job once Grayson gets wind of this.
Not to worry, either of you. Moriarty will soon discover the same thing I did. That the Cybernest's antiquated virus Dynamo has long become obsolete. And quite harmless. It belongs in a museum, not an arsenal.
You mean?
Yes, Dr. Watson. The future is secure for the likes of our beloved robotic citizens. And most of all, you.
Thank you, Holmes. I should have known there was nothing to worry about when you apologized. Your father and your uncle are recovering nicely.
Thank you, Dr. Watson.
Though I must say, neither were particularly pleased to find me leaning over them when they opened their eyes.
All they see is a machine. Why can't they just get to know the real you, like I did?
Yes. Why indeed?
Teacher!
Look! Up in the sky!
That the best you've got?
Extraordinary reports coming out of the Soviet Union. Tales of a being with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
As I said, Mr. President, of course I understand your concern, but I assure you the Luthor Company has this under control.
I don't blame those among you that fear me, for you've been taught to fear all your lives.
This is a world where the strong rule. And you are the strongest of all of us.
It is only a matter of time, very little time, until all of Western Europe is absorbed, is taken by the Soviet Superman.
Look alive, Lanterns. We've got incoming.
I'm honored to have you here, Ambassador.
Call me Diana. And what shall I call you?
Superman. You think you're going to stop me, Batman?
What now?
Now I save the world.
They've taken control of most of Europe and Russia.
Merciful heaven, an invasion.
That's not all, Mr. President.
I take it that's where your big idea comes in.
Let me introduce you to the team.
We said we would end this war. Too many people have died. We can stop this. We need to utilize every metahuman we can.
Who've you got there, Wonder Woman?
I'm from the future.
It's not impossible.
Are you ready to end this war?
I thought you'd never ask.
Then, welcome to the team.
If this goes haywire, blame the new guy.
Turns out the Nazis are launching a surprise attack.
Then we stop them.
Mother of God.
Ah, kid, you ain't seen nothing yet.
The morning sun rises to greet him, and in its low, warm light he stands like some sort of pagan god or deposed tyrant, staring out over the city he's sworn to to stare out over. And it's evident just by looking at him that he's got some pretty heavy things on his mind.
Patrol, morning patrol, coffee.
Good morning, Arthur! And a fine morning it is.
I'm up. Morning patrol. I got it.
No! No patrols today, small friend. Today is our day off. We're gonna spend quality time together. We're going to Dinosaur Grotto. Look, guided tours daily of a working dinosaur dig. Come watch our team of expert scientists dig up real dinosaur bones. Dinosaur bones, sleepy sidekick. Fun and educational.
Whatever. As long as we're back by 6 and Dot isn't kept waiting.
Ah, yes, the sister.
That's right. And she still doesn't approve of my superhero lifestyle. I only asked her to dinner to show her that I'm still a sane and loving person.
Family values! You're crazy for that sibling!
Yeah, so tonight, can you just tone it down?
Not a problem, gentle Avenger. I will suppress my every urge.
Hey, cool!
As you can plainly see, these giant reptiles ruled the prehistoric Earth for eons. They weren't very bright, but they were very, very big. And that concludes this afternoon's tour. Once again, I'm Dinosaur Neil, and as Chief Paleontologist here at the Grotto, I'd like to thank you all for coming. And remind you that we have t-shirts and other souvenirs right here in the gift shop.
Consume!
Eager imp.
I must say it's a pleasure to see superheroes taking such an interest in science.
Wonderful tour, Dinosaur Neil. I never knew I could learn so much.
Yeah.
Now, just to retain it.
Dinosaur Neil, look! We found a femur!
A Potosaurus. Beautifully preserved. Just what I need. You boys like science. Why not come back to my tent? I'll show you the kind of science you can't find in a textbook. I believe I can grow a dinosaur with the help of these fossils.
I don't know. That doesn't sound possible.
It is. I saw it in a movie once. My machine synthesizes living tissues from fossilized DNA patterns.
Hey, smooth.
Look here. I've already grown some dinosaur tissue. I have to keep it in a solution of acetylsalicylic acid. Otherwise, I'm afraid it would just keep on growing indefinitely. I figure I'll have a fully functional organism by the middle of next month.
Bad move, Neil.
Well, no harm done. Too bad you boys have to leave so soon. If you could stick around, you could catch the fireworks and the parade of extinction.
Fireworks? Extinction? Keen.
We'd like to, Dinosaur Neil, but we have to... Tick, we have to make dinner for Dot. We're late.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, boys.
Hands bigger. Mine smaller. Child-proof cap. Impossible.
That's the timer. The fettuccine's ready. Sauce is done. Here, crush this garlic.
Oh, the stink of it.
She's here. Tick, take off that shirt. Dot, hi. You remember the Tick, don't you?
Yes, I remember the Tick.
Oh, Dot, you look lovely tonight. Your hair is like a halo of mouse brown fire. Whatever did you do with it?
I washed it. Are you okay? You look a little big. Well, Arthur, this is delicious. I'm glad to see you still have time to cook.
Thanks. Oh, the Tick tossed the salad.
Yes, quite a challenge.
Dad really messed you up, didn't he?
Egad, man, that thing is speaking a language that hasn't been heard on Earth in 4,000 years. Nub!
Interrupt tonight's episode of The Mummy Speaks to bring you this special report.
Good evening. I'm Sally Vacuum. The authorities have issued a citywide alert. Dinosaur Neil, head paleontologist and tour guide at Dinosaur Grotto, is now 70 feet tall and walking down Main Street. Crisis. As you can see, Neil is still growing. We have with us one of the city's superheroes, Deflator Mouse.
Thank you, Sally.
Deflator Mouse, can you tell us what the superhero community plans to do about this menace?
Good question, Sally. I think we'll just, sit this one out and wait for the National Guard. So, when's this gonna be on?
Must seem sitting.
Tick, tone it down. This cake is delicious, Dot. What is it?
Chocolate.
Dinosaur Neil! Please exit the city! We have a team of expert scientists ready to give you assistance, and a big pair of pants!
Man, those are big pants.
Those are the largest trousers in the world!
Well, I wouldn't say he's rampaging per se. The National Guard says it won't come unless a dinosaur is officially rampaging. I think we can confirm that rampage.
I'm sorry, Dot.
Arthur?
Tick, let's go!
Now you're talking, chum! To action!
Well, don't expect me to do the dishes.
We've got to cut him off! Maybe I can talk some sense into him. Hey, Dinosaur Neil! What are you doing? Oh, I see. You're rubbing me the wrong way, friend.
Acetylsalicylic acid. Wait! Tick! I have an idea! Tick! I'm trapped!
In the mustache of a titan! wild hair!
Tick. Tick. I think I've got an idea.
Well, mine didn't work. What's yours?
Well, this morning, Dinosaur Neil said that he had to keep his dinosaur tissue in a solution of acetylsalicylic acid to keep it from growing. Tick, acetylsalicylic acid is aspirin. If we can give Neil a dinosaur-sized dose of aspirin, he might shrink back to normal.
Well, I'll try anything once.
Let's see now. We usually recommend 2 aspirins for an average-sized adult. Now, how much did you say your friend weighs?
About 180 tons.
And still growing.
Oh, okay. Give us a minute.
So, do you think Dot's mad at you?
Maybe. But she has to understand that this is what I want to do with my life.
National Guard. This could mean the city needs the human bullet. Fire me, boy!
Here you go, boys. This ought to cure what ails them.
Oh, no!
Prepare to fire!
Wait, sir, wait! We can save him. All we need is 5 minutes.
What can you do in 5 minutes, civilians?
Superheroes, sir. We're going to give him an aspirin.
Hey! Get back here!
You may not know this, sir, but nearly 2,000 years ago, a brew made from white willow leaves was recommended for gout. Today, a remedy based on that same chemical, aspirin, is the most widely used medicine in the world. But aspirin is strong medicine and should be taken only as directed. And children should never, ever take aspirin except under the supervision of their parents or a licensed physician.
That's good advice.
Hey, Arthur! How are we gonna get Neil to take this pill? I mean, do we have a plan for that?
Tick! Look out!
What?
Tick!
Looks like your friend's being devoured. Okay, everybody, ready, aim!
No! Give the Tick a chance. He's nigh invulnerable. He'll be okay. He's got to be.
You can't shoo me away, Neil. Cat.
Ew. Down the hatch, big boy. Ha ha!
I'm okay.
of the Dinosaur Neo crisis. The National Guard has the deranged dinosaur surrounded, but maintains a tense ceasefire. Apparently, one of the city's most prominent superheroes, the Tick, has fed himself to Dinosaur Neil, along with an enormous aspirin, in a desperate attempt to bring the rampaging reptile under control. The Tick appears to have been devoured in one of the most selfless and heroic acts this reporter has ever witnessed. This after a spokesman for the superhero community said that they would, quote-unquote, sit it out and wait for the National Guard.
This looks kind of bad, doesn't it?
Minutes ago, I recorded an exclusive interview with the pharmacist who provided the giant aspirin that may be the key to the dinosaur's downfall. That was quite an aspirin.
Oh, I suppose so.
Was that the largest prescription you've ever filled?
Oh, yes. But I made a huge cough drop once.
And how big was that?
Oh, I see. Size of a quarter.
Thank you, Sid the pharmacist.
Bring him to the pants. Bring him to the pants.
There is a solemn silence at the must-go shopping plaza as we all wait to see what fate has befallen the Tick.
Tongue-tied! Aha!
Aspirin away!
Well, I guess that's about it for the blue guy. But he went down biting.
It can't be.
Okay, everybody, let's try this again.
Ha ha!
All right. All right. Tick, you're okay.
To the showers with us!
So, tell me, Tick, when you were, in my mouth, fighting my tongue, was that weird for you or anything?
Unique, Neil. Unique. But all in a day's work for a superhero.
Well, you saved my life.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank Arthur. The aspirin was his idea.
Well, Arthur, I have to admit it. You guys saved Dinosaur Neil and the whole city. But I'm still not gonna do the dishes.
It is really good to be human again.
Well, once again, my friend, we find that science is a two-headed beast. One head is nice. It gives us aspirin and other modern conveniences. But the other head of science is bad. Oh, beware the other head of science, Arthur! It bites! And it can really ruin a good day off.
Justice League. We are facing an existential threat to the planet. Our only option is to destroy Darkseid.
Bow before me.
A global war means everyone on the planet is at risk.
you're gullible fools. Darkseid is playing you.
The humans earned their fate.
I know you hate me, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't necessary.
I'm completely on your side now.
No more planning. Just doing it.
We can't quit. The Justice League doesn't quit.
Task Force X is locked and loaded.
He's history's bloodiest tyrant. Find him, I'll slice a year off all your sentences.
Well, I didn't sign up to deal with an immortal butcher.
You didn't sign up for anything. One more thing. This one's off the grid. You'll be dealing with me directly and only me.
Blow me up now.
I don't take orders from murderers.
Not even if I said please?
Keep your heads on the mission if you want to keep them on your shoulders.
I think we're being summoned.
We're coming to get you!
You're out. If you're in.
Ah, great. Only 87 more suicide missions to go.
From the Cryptkeeper.
Greetings! Today on Culture Crypt, we present a selection from one of the classics. Our tale is called The Sleeping Beauty. It begins. Once upon a slime, an evil spell was cast on a beautiful and very rich princess. She fell into a deep sleep and could only be awakened by the kiss of a handsome prince. However, her castle was surrounded by a thick, dark, impenetrable forest in which lurked unspeakable horrors. For 100 years, many a brave prince tried to rescue the Sleeping Beauty. They were never seen again. You see, entering the thick, dark, impenetrable forest meant only one thing. Certain death.
Certain death. Not A possibility of death, not a chance of death, but certain death. I don't like those odds, Chuck.
It's charming! My name is Prince Charming!
What, the name our parents gave you isn't good enough?
No, it isn't! I've changed it to Charming. Or as the French say, Charmant.
Charmant?
Your accent is excruciating, Melvin! I can change my name if I want to, little brother. After all, I am the firstborn.
By 10 seconds, big deal. I mean, we are twins.
Not identical!
Whoa! Whoa!
Easy, Splendor, easy.
And what's with this Splendor business? I thought that nag's name was Steve.
I'm partaking a romantic quest here, Melvin. Who ever heard of a romantic quest partaken by a prince named Chuck on a horse named Steve? No time to be lying around, Melvin. I've got to pass through the dark, thick, impenetrable forest, enter the castle, find Sleeping Beauty, awaken her with a kiss, inherit her fortune, and live happily ever after. And all before my next tanning session.
But the dark, thick, impenetrable forest, it means certain death to enter.
So, you lead the way.
Me?
Yes, my silly, sissified, shrimp-sized sibling. I'm determined to cure you of these irrational fears. Onward!
This firstborn stuff drives me up the wall. 10 seconds. 10 lousy seconds.
Timing, Melvin. Everything in life is timing.
100 other handsome princes have attempted to pass through this forest, never to be seen again. That really ought to tell us something. And the whole idea of kissing somebody who's got a sleeping sickness. What if it's catching? Ah! Of course, it might be hard to tell the difference. This place is full of fauna. You're nothing but a bully, nothing but a coward. Afraid of a little... snake! What?
Check! Egad! I am in desperate need of a dye job. When is my next hair appointment?
A week Thursday.
Thank goodness. Wake us when we get to the castle, Melvin.
10 seconds. 10 lousy seconds.
I told you there was nothing to be afraid of, Melvin. We could pass through that forest in our sleep. In fact, we did pass through it in our sleep.
Some of us did.
we look marvelous by moonlight, don't we, Splendor?
You finished with... Ah! The cop.
Be quick about it, Melvin.
Oh, I look terrible. I need sleep. And fresh vegetables. Ah, and a vacation. The bridge!
I'm quite capable of identifying these things myself, Melvin.
But it's not safe.
Melvin? Melvin! What did you do to the bridge? Well, now all I have to do is hack my way through these, what do you call these vine thingies?
Impenetrable.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you waiting for? Start hacking my way through those impenetrables.
Maybe we should wait until morning.
Oh, stop being such a coward. You see, Melvin, that's why I am a handsome prince and you're a Melvin. Careful with that thing!
Sorry.
Oh, I told you to be careful, Melvin. Go put a Band-Aid on it or something. I'll hack my way through myself.
But it's not my...
Quiet! I'm trying to hack.
Charlemagne, the vines just opened up.
You see, Melvin? All it takes is a little effort.
Very little.
Melvin? Well, go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Knock on the door.
Just knock on the door. Just waltz up to a castle with a 100-year curse on it. A castle with a nasty reputation for making handsome princes disappear. Not to mention their twin brothers. Not identical! And just knock on the door.
Do I have to do it myself, Melvin?
Oh, we can't have that.
That's odd. She's supposed to be the Sleeping Beauty. It doesn't sound like she's sleeping.
And she doesn't sound like a princess.
She snores!
I don't think that...
I suppose there are worse things in life.
Such as?
Why don't we find out? After you. Melvin, you all right?
Just peachy.
Well, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
I suppose we should call out or something, announce our presence. What should we say?
How about come and get us? Although a blood-curdling scream is just as good. Gadzooks! Look at all this gold and silver and...
Put it in your pack, Melvin. As much as you can.
What for? If the legend is true, then after you kiss the princess, this will all be yours anyway.
Oh, yeah? Well, just in case.
In case the legend isn't true?
No. In case she's not the beauty she's supposed to be.
Oh, good thinking.
There must be 100 rooms off this hall.
104, actually.
And we have no idea which room Sleeping Beauty is in.
That's not exactly true. You see, before we left, I made a quick trip to the architectural library.
We could check every single room, but that would take hours.
I took out the castle's blueprints.
Instead, I'll rely on something that's never failed me in the past. Pure princely deductive reasoning. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This room.
No, not that!
Melvin! That wasn't Sleeping Beauty's room.
No, that was the, bathroom.
What's wrong now, Melvin?
You don't want to know.
This is velvet, Melvin, not burlap. Wait a minute, Melvin. According to your blueprints, Sleeping Beauty's room is in the 4th sub-basement. Or it might be through this door here.
Wind? Wind. What are you doing?
If anybody tries to sneak up on us from behind, they'll have to go through me to get to you.
I see. Like a human shield.
That's the idea. There she is. Oh! Look, Melvin, look! She is a beauty.
And she is sleeping.
What hair, what skin, what a face! The dress is a little dated.
She's been here for 100 years.
Righto. Well, time for the big kiss. But first, makeover!
Mousse, gel, lotion, oil, spray, spritz, paste, floss, gloss, roll-on, powder, lipstick.
What was that last one?
Breath spray.
Wintergreen. Handsome check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. I'm just warming up. Please, Melvin. Little privacy.
Sorry.
Melvin?
Sorry. What? Huh? Who? Boogeyman, dragons, ghosts, ghouls, mutants, ogres, specters. Uh-oh.
You're so handsome.
Nothing wrong with her eyes, Melvin.
Chuck, she has no reflection.
I'm charmant.
That's charming.
And she speaks French.
Chuck, she doesn't reflect.
I don't care about her mind, Melvin.
How about another kiss?
I don't think you should kiss her, Chuck. She's a very... Excuse me.
Melvin, get lost.
Look, Chuck, it says right here in the Encyclopedia Demonica, the complete compendium of the unnatural, the only thing other than the invisible man that has no reflection is a vampire.
Don't be ridiculous, Melvin. She looks nothing like that. Except for the overbite.
wouldn't abandon me, Chuck. Without your mirror. Wait for me, Chuck!
Hurry, Melvin, hurry! Sorry, too late.
Chuck! Chuck!
Poor little fella. Hey, I like this room.
Ah! Stay back, or I'll stake you. I will. Oops. Wrong end.
Handsome check. Hi, guys. Nice room, isn't it? Although you probably don't appreciate it as much as I do, seeing as you have no reflections.
Didn't notice this in the blueprints.
Melvin! Guys, this is Melvin. Melvin, may I introduce you to the, living dead?
I wish you wouldn't.
Melvin's blood is much more your type. Type O, as in, oh, that tastes good.
I think I hate you, Chuck.
Splendor!
Chuck, wait for me!
Too late!
10 seconds. 10 lousy seconds.
Timing, Melvin! Timing!
Ah! Ah!
I'm getting a little tired of this.
You're tired. Of course you're tired. It's almost morning. You really shouldn't drink before you go to bed. Accidents, you know. Hey, cats! This might be the real Sleeping Beauty. Then again, it might be another vampire. Kiss her, don't kiss her. Kiss her, don't kiss her. Ah, what the heck?
My prince!
Too bad about poor Melvin, eh, Splendor? Oh well, at least we managed to get out of there with what really counts. Handsome check. Splendor! You! The both of us! Do you know what this means? No more handsome check!
Good for Melvin. Nice guys do finish first. What a pity about Charming's princess. Who could have guessed she'd be such a pain in the neck? Too bad Charming had such a vain personality. He was a suitor she could really sink her teeth into.